Guys, thanks for tuning back here at JWTV. And today I've got a special video for you. Today is my first vlog, believe it or not. This is nothing special, it's probably more of a trial run, and if you want more of these vlogs, hit that like button and subscribe, and I know you would want more. This vlog is about my first car. Well, my new car, shall I say, because my new car is my first car. It's nothing special, it's something there to get me to A to B, but what is special about it is the performance that I'm going to do to it. I'm currently studying a mechanics course at college and I'm doing bits and pieces under the hood. So without further ado, let's get into it. Guys, there is the baby herself. She's a Vauxhall Corsa 1.2. She's in very good nick. She's a great runner. Gearing's nice, pedals are nice, speed's actually really nice, sounds nice, and in a minute I'm going to take you a tour of the car and what I want to do with her. So, first off, let's say what I want to do. Actually, you know what? Let's pop the hood and then tell her what I want to do. Pop the bonnet. Sorry, I'm not American, am I? Watching too much Fast and Furious. So, without further ado, let's get that bonnet open. The bonnet, guys. There is what produces all the power and what I'm going to do with it. So first off, let's go from left to right. First off, over here we've got the air filter. What I'm looking to plan in there is either get a new air filter box completely with new tubing, or just replace the element in it, and you'll be surprised the element can actually deliver huge amounts of power, or at least an extra bit of brake horsepower to up the car's performance that little bit more. Okay, so that's really nothing special here, that's just the radiator. Oh, here, this little thing here is the suspension strut. If I just take this off, this is the bolt for the strut. I've learnt how to do that in my college course. I've completed a job sheet on it, which I'm qualified to do, so I will also be changing the excuse me, I'll also be changing the suspension strut to give it better handling in that sense, turn that corner a bit sharp, a bit quicker. Okay, let's move on to the engine itself, the power creator, everything that is made and produced in a car is all from here. So this thing here is called your HT leads, and they deliver the spark to the spark plugs. I'm giving you a bit of a run on what a car does here, but these are the HT leads. If you undo these two bolts, lift that off, you've got the spark plugs directly in there, which is also a component I'm looking to change. So when I get the money, when I get the revenue, hopefully from YouTube, I am looking to strip this out, replace the spark plugs, and also replace the HT leads to suit the spark plugs. I'm not sure, guys, but a top tip could be, if you replace spark plugs, replace the HT leads, because the HT leads that the spark delivers may not be suitable for the spark plug itself. It may be too low or too high, and therefore could knack your electrodes on your spark plugs. So that's a tip to take this to the grave. This here is the rocker cover, and the top tip for this, and always a top tip, is once you remove the rocker cover, remove the head gasket. No, not the head gasket, sorry, remove the rocker cover gasket, which will be underneath. Because once you remove the rocker cover, it lets air in, it seeps air through, and it doesn't help performance. So that is what I'm doing on the engine side, changing spark plugs and the HT leads and the air filter. This is my oil filter, which I'm looking to change very shortly as well. Nothing more to say, it just filters the oil, and I'm looking to change that. This here is the thermostat. Now the thermostat on this is knackered, because once the engine gets up to operating temperature, the fan kicks in then, which means the thermostat's knackered, because what the thermostat does is it helps to support the engine warm-up and controls the minimum operating temperature. And if this is broke, that can't control the temperature, which means it can't cool the engine, which means the fan has to warm up to cool, the fan has to spin up to cool it manually. So, recap: change the air filter, change the strut, spark plugs and HT leads, oil filter, and thermostat. You'll have to excuse me, guys, I'm not very good at vlogs. This is my first one, and hang on, I don't know if you can see, but down there here, where my hand is touching, is the radiator, and that is a component I'm also looking to change to increase coolant flow and airflow. So that is the engine, guys. Recap once and for all: air filter, suspension strut, spark plugs and HT leads, thermostat, oil filter, and radiator. I'm also looking to change the rims. These are the stock rims on it at the minute. I think they're just clip-ons, but I'm looking to get some alloys. I'm looking to change the brakes, which I've done. And if we go all the way over to the back, give you a bit of a run through the car. There's the rear, Vauxhall Corsa 1.2. There is the exhaust. That is getting a massive upgrade. That'll be the biggest upgrade of the lot. So guys, that is it. That's a run through of the car and of what I'm changing. Now, let's take you for a whiz inside the cockpit. It's not very good lighting, but here's the cockpit. It's a five-door, five-seater. Very nice looking indeed. I'm sorry that the video quality isn't as good. I'm getting a new camera when I go away. But that is the inside. This here is a brake piston cube to change the pistons on the brakes when you have to retract the pistons to change the brake pads. Any car stuff, guys, just message me on Twitter and I'll be happy to help you out. I am studying a motor mechanics course, so these down here are what I actually found, or what I actually got from college. I found this spark plug on the side. See, there's the, there's the electrode. I found this one on the side of a workshop at college. No one was looking. I just thought, okay, free spark plug. But this one, I stripped a BMW engine down and took the spark plug off this. And you can notice the difference in size, in width, and in electrodes. There's the electrode on there. And there is the electrode on there. The gap is a lot more bigger on the BMW one. So, that's inside the car, guys. Now, time for the performance part. Let's put the hood down, bonnet, sorry, and fire her up. In fact, no, let's just fire her up. Here we go, guys. Sorry about the constant camera moving. I'm really not very good at vlogs. But if you would like to see more, just hit that like button, because I'm actually enjoying this. So you ready? I hope the sound's alright. Turn her on. There's the sound, guys. Let's rev it up a little. It's important when revving your car up, when turning it on, don't rev it up fully. You have to let the oil circulate before it can be revved. So don't fully rev it to 10,000 revs or 8,000. Gradually increase it. And there's a taste of the car, guys. Just got the radio on. Bit of Capital going. Dance. Sorry, guys. I'm embarrassing everyone now. Alright, guys, I think I'm going to leave this vlog here. I've shown you round the car, the bonnet, what it sounds like, and I've gave you a detour to what I'm doing with it. And there is the baby done.